All right, folks, the process has started. I'm pretty excited about this, but I kind of got the jitters as well. That's just the negative Nelly in me. Not ashamed to admit it. It's kept me out of a lot of trouble. It's probably gotten me in a lot of trouble too. August 19th, it's 1:45 p.m. I'm darn near done here. I stopped so I could show you what's going on. This is the secondary sorghum field, which is being put down, cut down for chopping. Folks, we got a hell of a lot of material here. I stated a couple times on previous videos what I was thinking about. My goals here was like 5 or 6 of the large chopper wagons. I'm now saying I'm now thinking a healthy 6 or 7. Very pleased with the sorghum. It seems to be a heck of a lot leafier than last year's sorghum. I mean, you can just tell by looking here. The other difference maker is look at these stalks. Look at how thin these things are. I'm very happy with that. Don't get me wrong. You run across something like this, you know, that's a little bit thicker, but predominantly the thin stalks is a great sight to see. Okay, so I talked to the custom operator, owner operator, that large dairy down the road as well. We had a real nice chat today in person. We talked about how we're going to tackle this. We're all in agreement with the weather pattern we have. It needs to come down now. Of course, it's coming down. And we're looking at probably chopping on Thursday. The reason we got to do it on Thursday is because they're going to be minus a couple people on the farm Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I have no doubt in my mind with the weather pattern that's scheduled right now, we'll be able to chop this on Thursday. Now, some of the changes I made to the disc bind. I gave it 10 turns to the positive on a harder crimp within the rolls. Anything more than that and they start jumping, and I don't like that. I'd have to say that we're doing pretty good with those 10 crimps. Yep. 10 turns on the crimper, I should say. The other thing I'm doing is I'm laying this extremely flat. Almost as if I was cutting hay to make dry round bales or squares. I got my wings open about all the way, and the deflector, I have it to where it's spitting it out, and instead of slamming it to the ground, I've got it spitting out to where it lays down a little bit more of a fluff for breathing reasons. Now granted, I do have to run over most of this product, but for the most part, I mean, there's a lot of room to breathe in here. That's my childish elementary explanation anyway. The other thing that I did is I deleted the header tilt so that we leave a nice 4, 5, 6, even some places 7-inch stubble for regrowth. Because I'll tell you right now, once this product is picked up and put in the silo, the next day that we have before a scheduled rain shower, I'm not only going to put about 100 pounds of nitrogen per acre on this, but on the primary as well, so I can get a second cutting. Even if that second cutting is only a foot and a half tall, I need more. Period. End of story. I mean, those are the famous last words of harvesting crops: is you want more, you expected more. But yeah, very happy. This is I tell you, I got to stop talking like this, folks, but the whole vice versas of this stuff, this is the Alfrex, part of Dow AgriScience. This is their Sweet King variety. This is a sorghum hybrid. But then, of course, on primary, I put on that BMR hybrid, which was very pricey. Unless, I'm going to say it again, unless the nutrition reports on that BMR hybrid come back just skyrocketing. Everything that I put in for sorghum next year, which I plan on making this a normal deal, One field designated for round bales, another one to put in the silo, even of smaller size. Unless that nutrition report is just out the roof, I'm very happy with this. I don't know enough about the sorghum program here to keep talking too tough. This is still a learning and process, but I think we're getting the hang of it. Should be okay. Got a very busy day here today, folks. Got a sleepless week. I'm also going after dropping the grassy alfalfa field today, this afternoon, and then this evening, whatever it takes. Dad's got some business to tie up right now, but he's all set with the MoCo as well. At some point, two of us are going to be at the alfalfa field. And then I was going to take a break last night. I ended up not doing so. I went back out and I finished disking that new property to where now I can hook up to the culti-mulcher and get that thing leveled and flattened just a little bit, which I got to do sooner than later. In fact, I probably even tonight, or get a start on it, because somebody's wanting to borrow my culti-mulcher here in about 2.5 days. So yeah, that's a lot of feed. I did run into a lot of stuff that was 7 foot plus. I am going to say that this field on average is 6. The other update, a handful of videos ago, I said 5.5 average, but now that I've seen the entire field, we're at a healthy average of 6 plus. So